Alert. They are engaging our fields.
Yep, there they are, right over fucking 37. God dang it. God dang! So what we're going to do is we're going to go get, 163. We're going to go attack those bombers. And that's going to also set ourselves up. So, obviously, with anything that you're doing, you don't want to overshoot. In a rocket, it's going to be a little bit difficult. I mean, a rocket, yeah, it'll be kind of difficult to do, but I'm about to pancake this on bitch and be like, what up? Fuck this prop. It don't blow up. That sounded like that sounded awful. That sounded so nasty. Sounded like you tore a leg off a chicken or something. What the fuck was that? That was nasty. That was absolutely horrible. Ugh. Oh, that was fucking gross. Make you not want to bust a prop. Shit. And we take off from the grass strip? Shit. Ballsy. If you've never flown a 163, I would suggest that you do it in the offline arena first. It is an experience all its own, and we're gonna get a first-hand... Is that a fucking building at the end of the goddamn runway? Y'all are assholes! Who the fuck puts a goddamn building at the end of the fucking runway and has a 163 take off from it? What a fucking turd. And now, that's also where you gotta check your goddamn surroundings. Luckily this little fucking shit box is built out of nothing and it's got a rocket in the ass end of it. Golly. So obviously we're in the 163, the Komet. The world's first rocket fighter. We're gonna level out and get us some super fucking crazy airspeed. And then we're gonna fucking power climb to like 20,000 feet and go find them fucking bombers. Now, for whatever reason, they've gone for 10 minutes to 5 minutes of gas. So you have like zero fucking range. So you try to get as much altitude as you can and then cut the engine off and then like kind of just boost around, like a creeper. Oh, I'm about to stall out. And then you turn it off again. So we're 500 miles an hour, so we're going to start us a climb now. Up to altitude. We'll see if we can catch these some bitches. Now the 163, if you've never tried to fly it, it can only be taken off from one base on the map, and that's usually right next to your headquarters. And it's to allow you to be able to move and engage high altitude bombers quickly before they knock out your headquarters. If you've never had your headquarters knocked out, it is so much fun. 45 minutes if no one goes to repair it. You have zero radar coverage. No DAR, no .dar, zilch, nothing. It's just so much fun, I tell you. But it's a bomber thing. People can do it. But this is an option if you have the ability to take off and just think, oh my goodness, what the hell are these winds doing? Shoved around like a fucking goober here. Let's go ahead and get our gun sight brightened up here. So this is going to be kind of interesting. You only have a pair of... you got to watch out because you can compress while in I don't know why it's leveling out when I have tons of airspeed. Alright, 500 miles worth of airspeed. Let's go level and let's shut off the engine and let's do a little coasting here. Now obviously this is not what was done in real life. You know, in real life you would jet up there at 30,000 feet, you'd haul ass till you saw some targets, and then you would zoom through and attack them, probably with the engine off or the engine at idle, if that was even possible. I don't even know if you could, you know, if you didn't just jet up there and then run out of gas and then just coast in. So we currently have, we've got 26,000 feet worth of altitude, and we know that the target is ahead of us, and we're still doing, you know, 400 miles an hour, and he's somewhere here in the sector with us. So we're essentially going to kind of page up and just kind of, I'm like leaning here. We're going to kind of look around and see if we can spot these gomers. Let's go ahead and bring the engine back online and get some straight line speed. Let's see if we can spot these guys. You gotta watch your speed, because at level it will jump up very, very quickly. So we're already back up to 500 miles an hour. So while we're here doing this, let's go ahead and get us some more altitude. Let's go ahead and get us up to 30,000 feet, which is probably about as high as any of these guys are going to go.
Alert. They are engaging our fields.
Let's start our scan again here. And be aware that, you know, they may not be up this high. Some folks, they'll come in there and they'll be very, very low, surprisingly, but a lot of them are going to be up at altitude, you know, 25, 30,000 feet. While you have your engine off, another thing you may do is hear the bombs fall. And he's still within range of this deal because it's still flashing. It should be around 12 miles or so. What we're going to try and do is spot him against the backdrop here. Now don't be afraid that if you start to, there they are. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug the engine on. We're going to get us about 500 miles worth of airspeed, and we're going to attack these guys. And now we're going to be doing it dead stick. Lancaster's excellent. Alright, that's more than enough airspeed. Just a little boost is all we want. We have no throttle. We are going to have to watch out about compression. So to combat that, we're going to kind of roll here, and we're going to dive on them. And I don't think we can actually dive all the way in like that. And you do have to watch out about compression. And start our engine again, but we did get some hits, which is good. And we kind of let him know that we're here in the area. So we're going to boost up here. We're going to get back above him. And we're going to set up for another pass. Alright, so he's at 2K. We don't want to get way, way high. We're going to cut the engine back off again, and we're going to move back into attack. We're still doing about 300 miles an hour, which is good. We're going to pass through under the nose. So there he is. Well, I thought that was a fire. I was like, damn, yeah, I got him. It's been a long time since I've flown one of these, so you're going to have to bear with me a little bit. So when I shot there, what I was looking for is I could see the leader, and I knew roughly where the drone should be. So that's what I was going for. So as we come over the top, we're going to boost about That's more than enough, 300 miles an hour. We're going to go for the leader because that's going to be the easiest one. That's going to be the one you want to hit in order to mess up his bomb run. So now we're going to go ahead and boost again. We're going to push through here. We got wind messing with us a little bit here. We're going to go ahead and pull all the way through our turn very slowly and easily. We're up at 300 miles an hour, so we're going to go ahead and shut the engine off. We're going to go for the drone. No, we'll shoot for the lead this time. Now, we've only got one cannon round, so we've got to come in and we've got to land a good shot on him. And then we're going to have to go home. What we may try to do is we may try to hit that control surface there. And the wind up here is pretty mean. I'm going to close fairly rapidly. I fired my one round and it's out. So, we're out of ammo. We need to go home. Now, he's not going anywhere unless he bails out. So we're going to go ahead and proceed here to 837.